Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Recently, I did another video about Sharika Soul. Now, Sharika Soul is a Black female conservative commentator and a blogger that pretty much holds forth on Twitter, now known as X. But she has a lot of things to say about the Black community. Things like this.
This is for the Black men that are harassing and threatening me because they found out I have a half-white son. First of all, it's not that you're Black that I didn't date you. It's that most of you speak to women like you're standing on a prison yard, and I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when Black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem when you see a Black woman that has dated outside of their race. Is it because you're trying to convince us that we were undesirable when the fact is you're the one that's undesirable and you only have a certain amount of options and we figured it out?
And she used to be on Ghetto Gaggers. Now stop the show. I gotta really tell SPK not to go put really what he wanted to put up there because I won't have no YouTube channel. But yeah, she was on Ghetto Gaggers and doing her thing on there, and she has a baby by a white dude and all of that, right? But there's another person that we just seen trending on X doing something very similar. That individual. So guys, there is a lady on Twitter by the name of Holly the Nymphet. She goes by the handle of Cherry Soda, but she spells it differently. CHRRRY Soda. And I don't know what actually started this beef just a few days ago, but for whatever reason, she was going back and forth with some people. You know, she said some pretty obscene things on Twitter, which is now X. And then this particular photo came about. And what you see is an older, middle-aged white man that has a strap to her face. Also, the gun is pointed in her, you know what, right in her mouth, okay? So this is after she's going back and forth with some people. Now, people, especially all the Black men, because she's been saying some really interesting comments. She posted this: I love white boys. Just a reminder and disclaimer for the N-words in my DMs, right? So she was going back and forth. Not only that, she posted this: why someone just asked to fly me out to Ghana. Please be effing serious. I'm not taking no bookings outside of American Yoruba. Pretty much she don't like black men or whatever, which is okay. I'm sure that brothers is not sitting around here mad because they don't want to deal with her. But these sorts of posts that she puts on social media is what gets her in trouble, right? Look at this post on July 2nd. Want to go out tonight, but I need to be SULTTED out after. Who posts that? Okay. Then she posts this: just moan. You PN words wouldn't understand the euphoria of hitting the woman you love. Now wait a minute. She shared this from some guy. She said she moaned. I don't even want to get into that. This is how weird she is, okay? Let's go into some of these things, right? She was mad when the brothers exposed her. She gonna say this: sad music, posting screenshots of my gunplay picture and accusing me of race play under every picture. Like, y'all not even original. Why are y'all even so pressed, man? What the F? Then she says, they're calling me burnt and all types of Black B, thinking I give a F. Y'all only validating everything I think about y'all. LOL. You do care because you were responding to it right now a lot on your Twitter, but it's okay. You saw the picture of the white dude that had the gun to her head. We had to blur it out, right? We had to really blur it out, and in her mouth. And then she mad that people had those pictures. I just got one question, honey. Why did you put it up there? Like, your whole little page is just like dotting it up. You got like 666 whatever all on your chest. Like, what's going on with you? You know what I mean? Then you got an attitude with people when they bring it up when you put it up there. I do know that people can change, but by looking at your page, looks like you still thought it up to me. Booty clapping sounds. I'm telling you, man, you little slurs, man. That's so dusty. Next story. Ever been in love with someone when you were young and they just didn't want to deal with you no more, right? So you didn't want to take no for an answer. You kept writing them, you kept calling them, stuff like that. But that was pretty much about it. Maybe you was calling a little bit too much and somebody said, I'm gonna get my brother or my dad on you. And you know, that was kind of pretty much enough to stop the show. But not for this dude. He got dumped not too long ago, about 2 months ago. What he did next, was shocking.
A teenager under arrest after a mother was gunned down while holding her newborn in Homestead.
And police say the suspect was an angry ex. And Local 10's Terrell Forney live now in Northwest Miami-Dade with the details for us. Terrell.
And the person under arrest, just 16 years old. Tonight, he's being held here at the Juvenile Detention Center as prosecutors decide whether to charge him as an adult, but he does have ties to the victim's family. Eulalia Gonzalez Martin de Osorio was ambushed in front of her own home, shot dead while holding her newborn baby.
I just came running outside. I saw her laying on the floor with her baby. That's when it hit me. I didn't know what to do.
That's the victim's niece, who tells us the entire family is both devastated and traumatized over the crime that happened this past Friday in Homestead on Northwest 11th Street near 6th Avenue. Eulalia leaves behind 4 children.
She didn't deserve an end like that, and it hurts a lot.
Nos pasó a nosotros y nos quedamos ahora.
That's the victim's husband, who tells us in Spanish that he's now concerned for his children, but he has to keep moving forward and fight for them. Police have since arrested 16-year-old Eli Zachary Shinholster as the accused gunman, the ex-boyfriend of the victim's eldest daughter.
The moment they broke up, he was obsessed with her, like he didn't want to let go.
The family says after the split, Shinholster made threats against the family, but never did they suspect that he would be capable of murder.
Mi hija, esa es la que está más afectada.
My daughter is the one who is most affected and will likely need therapy, that now widowed father tells us. Guilt too heavy to bear over a crime that cops believe was motivated by jealousy. A single gunshot claiming the life of the 39-year-old devoted mother in a bold act of revenge.
Now that they found him, I just hope that he stays there for a long time. I want them to know how we feel. I wish for him to feel the pain that we feel.
When I first read the story and I didn't see this picture, I was like, oh yeah, man, this ain't no black dude. Can't be no black dude. It was a black dude. This is the mother he shot, okay? Mother was holding her child. You're gonna take the life because she don't want to be with you no more? Guess who you about to be with in prison? Big Pookie and them. You ever heard of the BCS? We're not talking about the Bowl Championship Series in college football. I'm gonna tell you what we're talking about. Booty, clapping, sounds. Cause you're gonna be in there most likely with the adults. And you're gonna wish you never made that mistake. Let me tell you guys something. Let me give a shout out to the brothers like Ronan the Traveler, some of the brothers in the Passport Bros and stuff like that, who really put a light on men understanding heartbreak, understanding giving yourself a chance for a new life. Heartbreak is terrible, man. Divorce is terrible. Losing your kids and your family is terrible. And losing a woman that you love is terrible. But guess what, man? Woman don't want to be with you, somebody got her. Think about it like that, man. The only thing you can do to change that is become more attractive. And what you want to do, if you want to get revenge on somebody, be successful. Let them see you growing in ways that they never had when you was with them. Keep winning. It is so many beautiful ladies out there. As long as you start checking yourself, you start looking in the flaws in yourself. Because yeah, man, I had a lot of BAN moments in my life. That's right. I'm not afraid to say it. Not afraid to admit that, man. I'm still growing though, right? But I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And now my life is slowed down, but you know, there's a lot of mistakes I could have made when I was his age. I could have gave my whole life up just by being stupid. Thank God for another chance, right? And this is what I want to tell you, man. Don't go out there and make no decision that's gonna hurt you, ruin your life, cause some woman don't want to be with you. A lot of these ladies that don't want to be with you, it could be probably for a good reason. You know, you're abusive, you crazy or whatever. It could be you, or she don't want to deal with you. That's her right. Most of them, when you look back, you'll be glad you didn't stay with them. Let me tell you something, man. There is not one lady in the last 15 years, maybe one, that I could say I'm glad that I didn't marry. There's only one that I've met in the last 15 years. All the other ones right now, if I see them now, and I have seen several, I see what the new dude is dealing with. I said, oh Lord, that could have been me. I could have been Dusty, man, forever. You know, in a minivan with some sandals on, a bigger pot belly looking stupid. That'd have been me, you know, not knowing what's going on, being somebody's stepdad. Live your life, bro. Don't make that mistake. NBA players make a lot of money, and there's a new king on top of the mountain. Anthony Edwards, he's a superstar in the making. LeBron is going out the league, and this dude is the newest real deal. Literally, he got those Denver Nuggets out of the playoffs in Game 7. Couldn't do much against the Mavs, but the guy is here to stay. And with all of that money and all of that excitement and all of that youth comes a lot of, you guessed it, booty clapper sounds. Yeah, and obviously not wearing condoms. The dude got like 3 or 4 kids, man. He been out here in these streets dogging these Instagram models. But there's one chick that's really been vocal about the fact that Anthony Edwards is a deadbeat dad. This beautiful chick, Allie. And yeah, she do look good, but she's been crying online, y'all. And we're about to get into it. So guys, look at Anthony Edwards' baby mama drama situation. I'm not gonna lie, the kid got eyes just like you, player. It's looking like that might be your son, but his baby mama is fine. On Instagram, her name is I am Allie D, but she's been going out here exposing the dude, putting out messages. Now, look at this message she put in on her story. She gonna say, this was in November when I knew he had a little girl before our son, literally a month before, but see how I always kept it P. Literally said, congrats on the one on the way. So that's 3 kids now. You look stupid acting like you just laughing. You knew, y'all are dumb, some of y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and read it. No, just keep me updated. I got a question. You got any kids on the way or any other kids? Yes. The kid born already or on the way? On the way. With your girl? Yes, ma'am. So you already knew you had a girl? Oh, boy or girl? Girl. When she due? She 3 months. Congrats. He don't even deal with you like that. You already know you a side chick. What? He just answered you with 1-word replies. Now look at what she's saying. Sad music on this story. I've been harassed and talked about so and poorly over a person who I legit don't even speak about nor care to mind, y'all. I under no NDA none. I choose to raise my child and go about my damn life. I don't know why y'all let a weak lawyer spin narratives into this. It's sad at this point, and let me unblock my BD so I can tag that MNF too. You just want some attention. You just mad because you broke. Only bums don't claim their children, lying about kids, etc. is sick in the head or wrong. So why would you even deal with a dude like that? You right, but why would you deal with a dude like that? So this is him, I guess, simping. She gonna say, goodbye, Aunt. You know I love you, so don't do that. Nah, Aunt, F you. We better than this. Alla, you don't know what the FAB been through, go through. Y'all can't read. I'm sorry for how I've been acting. It's okay. And then look, you gonna put the heart already knowing. Yeah, because you know you about to get some money. She gonna say, oh, Bigfoot, I have a lot of tea instead of an MF for being cool and handling like a real MF for he turned out. And she gonna say, all this MF had to do was leave me out the BS and the cop stuff for real. I'm such a peaceful person. But when it comes to my son, I'm not about to keep letting the BS keep going, period. You shouldn't have had a baby out of wedlock, boo. Excuse me, young lady, I just got one question. Why did you expect that he was gonna be faithful or even be a great dad? You see, a lot of you young ladies out here that are putting yourself out there to be around these ball players on Instagram, you think that you're special, and you very well may be special. Not discounting that. I think I'm special. Wanna know what I learned? I'm more special to me, not many other people. You special to you. You think your kid is special to you, and it is. But to a guy like Anthony Edwards, you're another number on the roll call. There are plenty of women out there that he can deal with. And I hate to sound so blunt, but when women make that decision to deal with an NBA player and he's a millionaire and he really don't need you and you can't really do nothing for him, well, what do you expect? You just had a baby with the dude. He wasn't invested in you. He didn't got other kids on the way too with other chicks. He ain't gonna take care of them either. He's worried about his career and he's not gonna feel the brunt of his bad decision making maybe into another 5 or 6 years, another decade. He's still gonna be doing all right for now. So a lot of ladies gotta protect themselves. You know, understand that these NBA players are going all across the world. They have a ton of money. They're with different people. They're with different women. Being a father and taking care of kids for a lot of these guys who don't want to be married, and when they're young in the prime of their life, it's always going to be bad news for you. If you want a man that wants to be a father and wants to be married, get a man that wants to be a father and be married. But do you want that kind of man? Or do you want a guy like this who's going to disappoint you because you're chasing clout and you're chasing dreams? And don't get mad when you get what you're looking for. Guys, we had a great show today. We got some real good candidates. We got this person, the Ghetto Gaggers type chick who letting white dudes put guns in her mouth. So if she letting white dudes do that, yeah, I already know what else she letting them do. But that's another story. Then we got this dude who they say he's 16, but he looked like he's 45. He out here deleting the mom of the ex-girlfriend that broke up with him. Last but not least, we got Allie, who is the estranged baby mama of Anthony Edwards, complaining about him on the internet. Which one of these are the dustiest dudes of the day? Jeopardy music! Drum roll, please! It gotta be the second guy. I know the dude is 16. But damn, dude! Even when I was 16, I would never think about no stuff like that. Like what? Go shoot somebody's what? Cause they broke up with you? I understand calling a lot and writing letters, but shooting somebody's mom? What? Are you insane? Yes, you are insane. You're crazy and you're deranged. What is the hell is wrong with you? Boy, you done threw away your whole life. Let it be a lesson to the rest of you guys, man. As long as you're dealing with women, they're gonna be breaking up with you. I don't care if you're 16, if you're 30, you're rich, or if you're broke. The more you date and you deal with ladies, the more you're gonna get your heart broke. That's the way it is. If you don't want to get hit in boxing, don't get in the ring. If you don't want to be frustrated, then don't date women or don't marry them. Cause you're gonna get hit and you probably gonna give some heartbreaks too. But you're gonna get disappointed dealing with people in general. That's life. You can't just go and delete somebody because they don't want to be with you or they parents, and you did it to hurt her, which you did. But boy, you hurt yourself. It's over for you. Throw that dust on them. So guys, that's my time. I gotta get up out of here. Check me out on Facebook.com/OshayJackson too. Your boy really appreciates you all that you do for me. We out.